Hello there, this is a tutorial on the format you want for a lot of your papers that you will be writing in college, and this is the MLA format, which stands for Modern Language Association. And they came together a while ago and said, let's make this uniform. Let's have all of our disciplines agree on a certain format. And everyone bought into it except for one, psychologists. So they have a slightly different format. But anyhow, let's talk about the MLA that works for just about everything you'll be writing. Here's a sample right here that abides by everything you need to know. So let's look at certain things here. All right, let me get this set up here. Let's look at this information right here. Take a look and you can see that the student's name is first. All right, voila. Then the teacher, and for this it's a formal paper and you want the title of the teacher, whether it's doctor, professor, mister. This is the class and this is the date. Okay, so look closely at all of these and you want to replicate that. Let's go on over here to the top right of every page, and you can see that the last name and page number is on top of every page, and this should be a ½ inch down from the top, and this over here is 1 inch down, which is the default setting. So once again, this is a ½ inch down. Over here is 1 inch down, or the normal way that your Word document will start. So take a look at that, and that's what the top of the first page looks like. Now every page after this will have this on the top right. Parry 1, Parry 2, Parry 3 as you go through it. Okay, let's now go down to the title here. Let me do better than that. Hang on. I can even do better than that. Maybe. Well, you get the idea. All right, so in this case, it is a two-level kind of title, and it depends on what you're writing. You might just want one kind of title. But the point I want to make is, as you go from this information over here down to the title, it's just double spaced. In fact, the entire paper is double spaced. As you look at it from here all the way down, it's entirely double spaced. Now, if you create an extra space between paragraphs, I have another tutorial on how to get rid of that. So look for that. Let's go back to the title here. Look at, let's see here, just look at this here. Notice that every first letter of major words is capitalized, but the smaller letters are not. Okay, so take a look at that. Usually if you're writing a title like this that has two levels, the first one is, let me get this over here. See, the first one is a little bit clever. The second one is pretty much factual, just information. All right, so take a look at that and you want to replicate it. Again, want to emphasize you do not underline it, you don't put it in big letters, you don't capitalize everything, just the first letter of major words, and there's no punctuation at the end. Okay, so look at that and replicate it. And those are the main things here. As far as other matters, let's look over here for the margins. It should be 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Now these are the default settings, so you don't have to set up anything in your paper, but just make sure that it is 1 inch everywhere, top, bottom, sides, everywhere. Notice that this is straight up and down. You really can't control that. But come over here, notice that this is not straight up and down, and that's what you want. You want it to be ragged. You want it to just spill over from line to line. That creates a raggedness to the appearance on the right side, but that's what you want because it creates uniform typesetting within the line, which makes it easy to read. Okay, let's just go down a little bit here, and to do that I have to get rid of that and move down a little bit here. Just want to show you as you move through, it's all double spaced, and just did want to point out to you as you move on to other pages, you need this up here. Whoops, I didn't want that one. Let's try a different one. There we go. So you want your last name page number on top. Okay, and just notice as we go through that it's entirely double spaced everywhere, top to bottom. The problem that does happen quite a bit is extra space as you go from, oops, well, you get the idea here. The end of this paragraph to this paragraph, but you want it to be double spaced. If you have a little bit more, go to the next tutorial on getting rid of it. And that's the MLA format. Should mention also that the type form that you use is the default one, which is probably Times New Roman or Arial, something like that. You don't want anything fancy. You also want it to be size 12 font, which is also the default one that comes with Word document. Okay, that should do it. Hope that helps you out.